on the list to test my internet. Every time I test my internet, like it's the game seems freaking to fix everything. That the game knows I have good internet, but just won't freaking do it. They won't let me freaking wait. They won't let me do my live stream. That's really, and I'm not like the only person that has this problem. There's several other people who have this problem, especially one of my friends, where he'll have good internet and like he'll do something epic. He would like he's about to do something epic, and then bam, out of nowhere his live stream ended, and then he's like, oh my god, and he's like, I don't care. First time this happened, was in Warframe, and we was in the Conclave at the time, and I didn't have a YouTube channel, but freaking, he was about to hit a quad, and sure enough, he had a quad feed, and my friend got so angry, and then another time, we was in the Conclave, and freaking, we was just having so much fun live streaming, and then bam, out of nowhere, freaking the live stream ended, and then he freaking triple jumped in the air somehow, and landed a perfect airstrike on someone, and freaking brutally beat them with the goddamn whip, and he got mad also, and I live stream. And I live stream, I hit an epic quad feed, like he did. And not only that, I hit a dual combo. And this was how my first channel started on the PlayStation. But I had a dual combo on someone. It was so amazing. It was so fun on the Conclave. And a dual combo in the Conclave is where you and your teammate, or all your teammates and your team, freaking up to 4 people, two of each, hit that enemy, and then the enemy gets confused of who to kill. He kills one person, and he kills another person, and he left with 2 people. He kills that other person, and the other person that's his last standing kills him, that's what the dual combo is to me. And sure enough, my friend got mad.
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits
Now,
you.
I swear to God, if my live stream lags, I'm literally just gonna freaking test my internet. And y'all can tell I'm not just like freaking ending my live stream. Cause if I would end my live stream, I would like do this. You know, show up like the little thing. That's what it was. It'll show up with faces. And I think it does like show the faces when I do lag. I don't know. But anyway, so background to this. That's like if I'm like in the middle of the story and I'm about to like end in a lag, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna wait for we'll wait for the next week. The next week I'll be at my auntie's place. But anyway, background. So in this background, I'm just gonna talk about how I usually started Reddit. So I was sitting back comfortably and I was wondering what type of app what type of freaking story app is best for me for funny stories that I do. And I found Reddit and I was like, okay. And Reddit is far from what I was thinking. And I was just searching through communities, and there was so many communities I wanted to join. There's so many like me ones. And I found this one like community, and it was named r slash, and I was like, what the heck? And all of that, someone told me about it. So I joined r slash community, and I posted my first story on there. My first story about a title parent I met a few years ago, and yeah, I posted that one. I should have posted that one because that one was funny as heck. If I did it, and it's just sad. I'll tell y'all about the thing. Yeah, I did. Okay, so I did. Okay, so it's just like about a title parent. It's just about this entitled kid, this rude kid that freaking bullied me for 4 years. I didn't do nothing to him because I was like freaking chill, and I just kind of like breaking point. So I got first post on it, post on it, and uh, everything was going great. I didn't no comments on it, and then I just put it in my second entitled parent story, and this is more of a recent one, guys. So me and my dad's side of the family wanted to go on a vacation after my stress, and we did. We went on vacation after my stress, and then after like probably like a day, yeah, a day on vacation, we go to a water park on the second day, and we get there, and as we get out, there's this one title parent that I see, and there's a title parent that I see. It's like she looks like, and let me say this, brain. No, I've been watching DC for Young Fly recently, but freaking, I swear, when I say she looks like she works at a factory full of freaking, she looks like she worked at a factory just making bricks and god darn, not only bricks but like freaking weight. And the reason I say this is because her arm, like she was kind of like muscular. And not only that, she just looked like that one girl that was in the bathroom taking a selfie and was flexing out her muscles, and she had like a six pack or so. But so for she looked way weaker than her, and she had like a two pack. I don't know, but when this mom gave me like his death stare, and I didn't think nothing of it because on this particular day I was wearing some weird stuff. I was wearing my water shoes, which is that's not weird at all. It's actually kind of common to see people in water shoes, or is it nowadays? I don't know. I like one time I went to this one water park, and like I just see so many people wearing water shoes. Like it was so fun. And only that, I was the only kid there that had an actual freaking I had actual grip onto my feet. Everyone else, they did not have grip on their feet. Well, me and my family was the only one that had grip on their feet. Everyone else didn't. So their water shoes kept on falling off, especially in the river. The river, the lazy river, bro. Like y'all guys have to check it out. It's so relaxing, and all of that. You don't even have to move. You just gotta freaking. You all you gotta do is sit back, relax, and let the thing just ride you over. Wait. You just ride in a circle, and that's it. And it is freaking relaxing. Everyone that's in there is just losing their water shoes. and all you know, I just look above the water. I see like water shoes, and I look below and I see water shoes. Like it was so funny. People started screaming and started looking for the water shoes, and pretty much the whole entire park is just so like so wild. And they had to close so early. Their water park used to be freaking. They start like they open at 8 a.m. I think all the way up to 12 o'clock. I mean, not all the way up to 12 o'clock, but all the way up to 9:59. And, bro, and they ended, and none of that, it was, they end their, they like closed their water park at 9:59 p.m. They ended that thing so short. It was like, freaking 8 a.m. And they ended that thing at 1 p.m. And the reason I say it's so short because, bro, if you stay in there longer, um, you stay in there longer, you can actually, they'll actually offer you to stay there for longer. And not only that, um, not only that, if you just stay there even more, you have some more fun because the people like to talk to you in the middle of the day, and it's just so fun. So basically, I come to this water park and I walk around, and there's this challenge run. I see this challenge run. So I walk up to this challenge run, and then she's doing the come here signal. I'm like, what the heck? She wants to signal someone else. And I ignored it, and she got really like offended and really angry about it. So I'm talking to this one lady, and she's talking about challenge run. And a challenge run, in this type of challenge run, you have to climb up, you have to like run up the stream, and then like after that, you had to race you had to race someone. And only that it's an actual fair race. It's not like in races where if you just jump head first and then just freaking like don't have to move at all, then basically sometimes the heavier people will win. I'm not trying to call anyone fat. Let me say this. I like humans, okay? Not because of girls or anything like that. It's just that, you know, without humans in the world or so, it's kind of be fun. It's kind of fun to just talk around and hang out a lot. But freaking this lady, like as soon as she was and she got done talking about the challenge run, and I was like, okay, and I'm 13 now. So anyway, I go ahead and I start walking back. I like walking back from talking to the lady, and I'm about to like go back to my auntie's, and then I get really interrupted by this lady, and she comes up to me and she says, "What you doing here, old man?" I was like, "What the heck?" And no one in this world, like, I do, I was so shocked, and I still am right now. She, and, and on the, she said it like this, actually. She said it, "What you doing here, old man?" And she said it in the tone of a title parent. I was like, what? Because I was so shocked. I even said in my head, is this crazy? Is this freaking lady blind? Is this lady crazy? Is this lady having freaking autism in her head, in her brain cells, or even functioning? Like, are you serious? And I got offended, but at the same time, I'm just like sitting there, just trying to hold a conversation with this lady. I told her, like, I'm not even old. I'm 13. She said, "Yes, you are. Go ahead and leave now, or the police will be involved." I was like, okay. First off, like, I was in my head and I was thinking, like, first of all, why would you get the police involved over a freaking 13-year-old, not like now 13-year-old, and freaking try to get the 13-year-old arrested just because she has a beard and a mustache And not only that, a deeper tone of voice. Like, I'm not those type of freaking grown people who just freaking dress up as little kids that look like they hit puberty so quick and just freaking act so normal and act like an actual child or so. I am not like those people. Cause there's actual adults like do that just so they get the kids. Like even one of the adults did that to me one time and I didn't fell for it because, you know, you should not hit puberty that fast. And I hit puberty like real quick. In like no time real quick. A freaking 10-year-old and my mom and dad did not know about it. I just kept it a secret. And the reason why I kept it as a secret was because freaking and what gave it away was that I had started feeling growing pain and then I started freaking getting more mature and then after that my whole body I know that I feel like this strange feeling going through my whole body and all it and I freaking had this one straight hair just freaking on my chin. I was like, are you serious? And then my voice even got like slightly deeper, and no one didn't even realize it. And the people who did, I was amazingly shocked. But her, I was more shocked than anyone, cause she called me a freaking old man. Oh, and then she tried to get the police involved. And I told her, I said, okay then, do it then. And as soon as she went on her phone, I said to myself, bingo. Bingo. Are you serious? Bingo. No
Navigation
one
has been
says
updated with new
bingo
legends.
when someone gets on
Chaos
their
is
phone
spreading.
and then just starts talking to the police or someone else. Are you like, what? Whoever says bingo for me is just so lucky. Cause, or so brave, actually. So brave and lucky. Because if you say it at the right time, you're lucky. Because there's no right timing for bingo. Unless you actually did it, which is lucky for you. But I just had bingo in my head, and I just ran for it. Like, I actually just ran for it. I went back to my auntie. I get back there, and a good like solid 30 minutes go by, and I'm like in this part having so much fun with my cousins, and then I get up from the pool, and I start walking over to get some water because I'm feeling like a little thirsty. I wanted to freaking get some water just so I won't look like a freaking spoiled brat, little spoiled kid. And in the middle as I was about to get to the water fountain, a freaking cop which was just running. Like, I hear like, no, no, no. I hear this lady saying, "That's him, get him!" And then this cop is just running full speed, like a bulldog, like a freaking bull. And I look, and I see him charging directly at me. He said, "Everyone get out the way," and I got out the way so quick and then he was going for another person, and she said, "No, no, him," and the cop stopped, and he was like he was like an inch about to tackle that one person, and that one person then had his back towards him, and he saw him hollering, he's like, "Dude," and he shut up as soon as he saw the police, and freaking the police turn around and they see her pointing at me, and the police got so annoyed. He's like, "Listen, lady, that's a 13-year-old." I was like, how you know I'm 13?" And I guess this is one of the cops that came that oh yeah, now that I think about it, I think this is the cop. I'm hit y'all with a detail after this. I'll mention you with the detail of freaking of this cop or probably how he knew my age. So this cop says that I'm 13, and she's like, "No, he's not. Like he's older. Like you can see." the mustache and the beard, and not only that, you can hear the deeper tone in his voice, and he's like, okay, and he's like, my son is 14, and he doesn't even have a tone like that, nor he doesn't even have a mustache or beard, and I was like, oh my god, like lady, like I know you're not like freaking. I was just so sick and tired, and I felt like stress kind of like pumped on her vein. And my auntie got sick, worried. She put me in the freaking lazy river because like the lazy river, like whenever time I have stress, I always go in there. Well, not always, but like sometimes we go to the water park and I have stress, I just go in there to just take away my stress, you know. Just have a fun time at the lazy river. Even though I just sit on the freaking the whole thing, I just sit on the freaking floaty and just go around and around in a freaking circle. And it's so funny for me because I get to watch other people race each other throughout the whole lazy river, and they bump into me so many times. I even made someone tripped over and fall in the lazy river, and their body like just shot dart. Like I can't even describe it how his body just darted out in front of me after getting tripped up. I mean, getting tripped up, and he's just gone. And he gets back up, and he's just already in the middle of the laser river. I was like, my God, like how did he do that? And I realized that I was in a different part at the time. I was at a different park. This was the same. It wasn't the same water park I knew that we're at right now that I'm talking about. So I'm in there and I'm freaking going around, and then the mom got so fed up with the police officer. She came in the lazy river where I came from, and she just bumps into everyone, pushes everyone out of the way, and injure a kid. The kid was bleeding, and not only that, he was like suffering so bad. I feel bad for the poor guy. Like this poor kid, like this kid was suffering so much. I wanted to help him. So you know what I did? I tried to get away from this woman so I could help this kid. But the woman got up to me, grabbed me, and I was so stressed out. I was so angry that she just abused and just freaking injured. And she would do that to a poor little kid. Like, are you serious? You would do this to a poor little kid that's like not even doing nothing to you? Like, are you serious? So you know what I did? I punched her lower jaw, and then I just make a run for it, and she darts after me, and I'm getting ready to punch her again, and then the police officer pulls us out, and he's like like everyone, this like enough is enough, stop now, and then turns to the title mother and said, you're getting arrested for assault and abuse or all that she just did, and she got her three children to come after me. And I punched all of them, and I get no charges or nothing like that because because they knew what I was going through with this woman, and plus not only that, we got clear evidence that she was just wanting to do this. So that's why I ain't getting no trouble. But the police officer said never hit, and my auntie interrupts him, saying that I have really bad stress, and if it keeps on going and gets worse and worse, then I might suffer in a really bad stress condition. And this is actually true. Like this actually is true. I never like people don't believe in it, and I was actually one of the type of people that did not believe in it. Like I thought people made excuses or they were just doing it by themselves. But the way how I was acting with my stress and how I was getting furiously angry, I believe it now. and I can see how much it can damage a person, and I kind of regret. And you know what I did? I actually apologized to one of my uncles who actually had stress at the time, and he he would always just try to calm down from getting so much stress. And one time he tripped me up by accident. He said, and I was like, dude, he's just using this lame stress thing for, for excuses so that you don't have to get in trouble. Just leave me alone. And I freaking left with my freaking mom, I meant. But after that, that was so bad. Not only that, the mother, I remember about the kid. I looked over to see that the kid is already getting cured or treatment for her from his mother, and the mother is so angry. And she is in tears. Yeah, I am as well, because that kid was suffering so bad, and like not only that, on Reddit I said that we left. I didn't mention that we went over there to check out that kid. I went over there though. I freaking sat right beside him, just checking him out to see if he was all right. And turns out he wasn't, and and the kid was suffering so much. They took him to the hospital though, and come to find out, spine was broken, and spine was broken, uh, skull damage was a crack in the skull, and it damaged him so bad and it hurt him so bad he started bleeding from both his head and from chest. And this lady has sharp nails, so you can probably guess why I punched her in the face or in her jaw. And she and not only that, he started like fade away a little bit. His eyes started closing a little bit, so I got sick, worried, and her family left, and we left, and not only that, the entire mother got banned, no permanent ban, and then kicked and got kicked out by a police officer. She got her car and left. Dad, the dad got his friend to just drive him over to his house, and um and after that, uh and also want to mention that the police officer did ask, do we want to press charges? And I denied, I declined, because that entire mother was already about to get something from the other mother. She was looking, she looked like that type of brave, the Val, no no, she looked like the angry Valkyrie Thor, from Thor Ragnarok. You know that Valkyrie that was like freaking in the movie, and she was working for the king, I guess. And no. Oh yeah, okay. So you know the sister, yeah, the one that was with the sister, that was a Valkyrie I'm talking about. Like and her face was so red, and she was so angry, and she couldn't handle it no more. She like, and all of that, she even freaking started hitting her and beating her, and she was already on the ground. The entire mother was already on the ground, just getting hit and beat up, and she was stormed out, and I'm just freaking crying for this kid. I was praying for him. I am still praying for this kid. I don't know if he is still in the hospital or not. Let's hope that this kid did not just die because of his title parent. Because if he did, I'm literally just gonna have to. protect my baby cousin at all times. And the reason for that because freaking if that happens, if he dies, yeah, I already do protect my cousin well enough, okay? But but the death of a freaking kid like that, I know. Every twice the protection. Yeah, after like going home, they calmed me down and freaking and we do have an update on it, and I just posted it in my real update. But uh, so after like a day or so, I was doing and it was on Wednesday. So I mean, it was on Thursday. So on Thursday we had this elite station thing, and don't worry about the sniffles, guys. Just woke up as well. Still had a team, but dang. Oof. All right, but on Wednesday we won against this team, and the team actually lost by a long shot from 2 to 20. So good. Well, actually, no, it was 2 to 10. Then they had to stop the game early because some serious technical. uh, We had technical errors in the match in the rounds, so they had to fix it. And when they did fix it, they thought they fixed it, they actually glitched it out more, and we just had to go up to 10, and that's it. We won. So when and just come and play it, and all this stuff I'm about to say now, I'm about to come and play it lately or sooner. So then I played Rec Room a lot, and I was starting to play Rec Room and all that. And then I hired someone to actually tell my update because in this update, what happened was that me and my dad went to a store recently, and then we went to the store and well, we come out of this aisle, and as soon as we come out of the aisle, I recognized someone's face, and it was a nice husband that confronted his own woman. And yes, I did forget about the husband. The husband was playing with his older son, and in turns, the husband confronted the wife, and they start to go separate ways. And not with that, uh, they talked to me, and he told my dad, everything, and my dad seems to understand, but shocked. And not only that, um, a text from my auntie saying that I got to take care of her own angel. I was like, okay, and I did, and now he is back with his own mother, thanks to me. But but let me tell you why this is going to play. So after like this update game, I hired someone to tell this update because I was just freaking act like I actually wasn't even kidding about the stress, and I wanted to have it no further on this week. So I hired someone, and his name was Shaded Nico on Reddit. Shaded Nico, and not only that, he was in the community as well. I asked him, and I looked at his story. All right, let me say this. Yeah, I might say that's me, and I had another account. No. I made a random account on Reddit, and like I made a random account. Like I just made one. Okay, so now I am on Reddit. Okay, I'm on Reddit, right? So the name of my Reddit is is with I mean, okay, it's WTI don't wrote it. That's my Reddit. The other guy Reddit is named freaking Shaded Nico, and he posted a fake story that I thought it was real. Okay, so let me tell you what it was. Let me see. Yeah, freaking. He knew that I was actually about to do all of this because freaking I was so done with this guy for what he did. They went too far down. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me go all the way up to my first post. And I'm gonna start reading back down again. This guy posted a fake thing. There we go. His name wasn't Shaded Nico. His name was Shade Nico. So so his story was so basically in his story, he was playing on the game, which is that's something, and this might sound familiar to my last video on me about a fake story time that I made. It was about that one thing. One time a friend actually freaking made me do a story time, this fake story time. And the video is actually kind of closed and deleted because it was so dumb. So it was named Shade Nico. The name was Shade Nico. And I found this and I was like, wait a second, what? Because I posted on Reddit on another account and it wasn't even named Shade Nico. In terms, so this guy took in the name of Shade Nico already. Cause I wanted to name my name, I wanted to take, cause I wanted to make an account that was named Shade Nico. I was like, wait, is that working? Come to find out, this is the guy who took it. And not only that, the funniest thing though is that I named myself Shaded Nico, and I posted something like his, but far more worse than mine. So he posted this, and people thought I made another account, and they was texting, and they was texting this guy. So his is much worse than mine. Mine was easy to read. Mine was actually like so easy to read. His, on the other hand, wasn't even easy to read. Like, I couldn't really read it. And not only that, I I posted before he did, and I did not make another account until until a freaking, and I didn't even post it in the community. Actually, I didn't even post it in the community. So, and if I was like, let's get straight, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna say night. No, I didn't post it in this community, but I posted into another community that was like this, and it wasn't even really this community. And I realize that now. If I go back, I think this is the actual fake community right here. It says r slash, and it said right here. It said 982 members. It says r slash, and I thought it was just gonna be r slash, but no, it's just a freaking r slash yt. So so this guy comes on here, and I see his. I was like, wait, that's what I kind of text. That's what I kind of texted in. Like, are you serious? And freaking everything. So many people thought that I myself had posted that. I was like, wait, what? And they would come to me saying that, I know that's you that text that, just stop, but we're not gonna believe you. I was like, what? I did not text that. He said, yes, you did, and I even proved it to them. I sent him screenshots, and it was like, so wait, who is this? The other guy didn't. I don't know. And in freaking r slash, which is literally a community that did not. It's called r slash yt, which is, this is my first time even being here though, because listen. There's a clan out here. There's two clans that's actually kind of popular now, and they're both of them have phase in their name. I heard from one of my friends, one of my really good ones, and freaking a PlayStation clan, phase clan is freaking popular, and the actual phase clan is popular, which is obvious. So let's say you join the PlayStation phase clan, and that's your first time being in there, and that's an actual rip off of the actual phase clan. That's the same thing that's going on here. I joined a community that was named r slash, but I had to join, but it was a wrong community because the real community was named r slash yt. So it's not really my fault that that happened, unless oh, I'm trying to work stuff and go by mouth. But and no homo. But this guy posted a story, and and sure enough, I kind of found out he kind of copied me too, to make it seem like I made another account, and I did it until I recently found out that I joined the wrong community. Well, kind of found out this was the right community, which is kind of forgot about the community, though. But still, he kind of copied me, and I said, and I said, um, I said, who is this Blaze Nico? And yep, showed it, put it in. Wait, who this Blaze Nico guy, girl, and he said I got annoyed. I got annoyed? Are you serious? I got annoyed. That's not really coffee me because I put in like something far more worse than that one. And 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 the funny thing about it about this guy was that is that he joked. He joked it in his freaking story time. He was joking in his story time. I was being dead serious in mine. So what he joked about was my actual facts. After after this sister of my friend said, which is my friend's sister, but this was a fake story that I made because of him, because of my friends, and not only that, but freaking I already had like this original idea, so it was just point out just plain stupid, it was wasteful of a time for him. But seriously though, he was just joking. He said, "Well, if you cross my dead end of a nice road here, I'm at right road now." I put in, "Well, since you don't want to freaking believe me, I guess I'll have to freaking tell you the facts. Which one are you gonna believe more, his or mine?" And and no, that he and I said that the officer did not come to the scene. I repeat that I said that the officer did not come to the scene of a fake crime. Like it was just so fake. Cause she said, cause I said that she freaking called the cops and they denied her and that's where the story ends right there. It just ends there. But no, it just had this guy had to keep going on with him making the police officer come over, and he said he made him say at the end, saying freaking are you Nico Blaze? Or Blaze Nico? Yes, I am, officer. Well, I need to ask you questions, and I said, well, and this guy made me say, well, I have an answer already. I was playing with my BS. Then EFS comes running up the stairs and started accusing me of asking for my sister, even though I don't have a sister, and called your police department. I assume it wasted your time. Officer said, how old are you? I said 13, which is, I did not say 13, because I didn't keep seeing you on. I actually ended it. And then, the officer was like, okay, I understand. Well, would you like to separate the two? Now you can really tell that this guy was faking, because no police officer would ask you to separate like freaking two people just because of that reason. Now you know it's fake. Even some people in the goddamn comments said it was fake. And not only that, one of the people said it was utter trash and difficult to read. I generally don't don't understand what happened in this story. As a matter of fact, he was so guilty, he didn't even post a second story. Like he just freaking And then my paper. Are you serious? My paper, the paper to my phone is starting to come off a little bit for some reason. Hold up, guys. But freaking, I'll show you Nico. And and you know, and you know, since I had my fake, or not really fake, but like my bad account on the Reddit account, I let him use my Reddit account. And guess what? He posted a fake one, a fake update on my Reddit account. I guess like so many people, well not many, like not so many people, but like some people have freaking seen it and said fake and bad, and I freaking found out kind of early too, because when people text me on certain apps, or when I get a notification on certain apps, my flashlight blinks or flickers a little bit, and when that happens, that means that a notification, like an important notification, had been sent through. And I was like, what? Okay. What is it then? Let me just check this out real quick. Actually, freaking, I checked that out, and it's from Reddit. I'm like, wait, did he actually do it? Let me see what the people say. And they say fake. I'm like, what? How does fake? This actually happened. And I looked, and he posted something, and he posted the dumbest thing I could ever imagine. And I was like, no, this is no way he actually did that on. I just posted that video, posted that story time on my Reddit account. And guess what? So many people hate me just because of him posting a freaking fake story time. The community stopped texting, and they're probably trying to fix the problem. I'm like, oh my god. What, this guy who literally just made the community stop texting story times for this YouTuber. Like, what am I gonna do now for this YouTuber? This YouTuber is literally just gonna, and I feel kind of bad for the YouTuber if he have to use his community. So, and I was like, dude, like, if he has to use his community, bro, then I'm gonna have to get back at him. And sure enough, the community stopped texting, and I was like, my God, it freaking, it happened. The community just ended. It just ended right here. Wow. Well, and I started planning a lot of stuff for this guy. He gave me like his and he not and all of that he gave me his actual Google account information. What a dumb idiot. So you know what and I already like got like the stuff ready for him. I even got him notes to be prepared, and sure enough, he didn't. Sure enough, I checked the note, and I told him to reply, and he's like, "Dude, chill. Like, I know what's about to happen, so just chill, dude. Like, it's haven't been done to you." I was like, "Oh, it haven't been done to me. I really don't care. And I really don't care if it haven't been done to me or to like none of people. Like, literally, let me say this. Um, people like this guy would say that like when they do something really bad to another person and not you, and then when you about to like do something about it, they just sometimes just try to be smart and be like, bro, like it haven't like freaking, I haven't done it to you, so why you just gonna help this guy out? And He's like, I'm like freaking. What these people are just so bad. But that right there is just so dumb. And worst thing about all of this, they made a new community. So basically, so basically, I kind of ruined the community. So well, he kind of ruined the community really bad by that one fake post that he made on the community. And I was just so angry because this YouTuber I like, or is it actually? Because he just made another video. What the heck? Yeah, the community. They don't have really. Yeah, they don't have post stories in the community actually. They just post stories as this freaking that's okay. This thing is still texting and everything. Yeah, I had to refresh. I had to refresh. Like, freaking. What the heck, dude? I had to refresh my thing. It shows that the issue made a new story. So, guys, let me just tell y'all, whatever y'all do not do what I do, okay? In this video. If you do, sometimes you freaking ruin someone's community. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Click the wrong thing.